Oh. Hey guys. I just got off a very long shift at work. And I just need to yap. I got things to talk about, y'all. Like, I have things that I could have turned into TikTok videos, but then I just thought, I'd rather not. Because, I don't know. I just feel like some of my opinions are a little controversial. And, I don't know. I feel like, morally I'm quite correct. Like, I have some pretty good morals, and, I believe what I believe. But, like, my yaps, like, end the live. So if the live just like randomly ends, no, it's not because I crashed. It's because I just ended it because I got bored. But this is really just gonna be a yap sesh. Can you tell me a joke? I'm sad. How many liberals does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. They're too busy changing their gender. Funny. But some guy at a Denny's told me that joke one time. But yeah, guys, like, I don't know. I just feel like, people these days have just gotten, like, so fucking bold. Like, people on the internet just, like, it's like, bro, why are we saying things that we would never say in person? Like, if you wouldn't say it in person, don't say it at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also just kind of like, alternative people have gotten like really fucking mean. And it's like, hello? Like, why are we being mean, guys? Like, literally what? Like, my biggest ick is when like an alternative person, like, hates on basic looking people. And it's like, it's basic because it's popular. That's basically what the rule is if something's popular, it's basic. But the thing is that it's popular for a reason. Like, some things, like, genuinely, like, look good. And, they got their style off TikTok and think that this shit, type shit for real. Because, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, there are some fits that, people would say are basic that I think are cute. I wouldn't call myself, basic, but I'm pretty much there, Like, I like things that I like. I just like what I like. I don't care if it's basic or emo or goth or whatever. I'm not going to label myself like that. Like, yes, I listen to emo music, so I would categorize myself as emo. Do I dress emo? No, the fuck I don't. I wear black sometimes, and I like to, dress up, but I don't dress emo. But that doesn't make me any less emo, Like, people are like, oh my god, you have to, like, dress emo and do all these things in order to be considered emo. It's like, bruh. How does one act emo? Exactly. I don't fucking know. Like, be sad all the time? No, I am the happiest critter, bruh. Like, I'm so happy. But I like emo music. I fucking love Pierce the Veil. I fucking love My Chemical Romance. I love Falling in Reverse. Like, I just, like, hi, my name is Ronnie. Like, a personality and set of certain political beliefs. Yeah, but, like, alt for me is just music taste. Alt is just music taste. For me, like, I don't think it's a personality. There is no personality to being emo, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is no alt personality. How do you feel about Falling Forth? Yeah, they're so good. What even is alt? Exactly. It's just alternative. Like, it just means, different than what you'd normally see. Anything, that slightly strays away from basic people is alternative. You're the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Thank you so much. But, like, like, it's just, like, can we just, like, stop hating each other? Like, can the world just stop hating everybody? Can we just stop hating everybody? Have you ever heard of Wallows? Absolutely. I went to their concert, like, 3 years ago. Loved it. And it's just, like, people really need to get over themselves. Like, I feel like, almost everybody's got a fucking, like, personality, like, high school fucking And it's just, like, people, like, people really need to get over themselves. Like, I feel like, you know, almost everybody's got a fucking, like, got a fucking personality, like, high school fucking complex. Got a fucking personality, like, high school fucking complex. We are not in high school. My phone went on low power mode. But, like, you know, like, unless you are in high school, but, like, I'd say that most of my, like, I'd say about, like, 60% of my audience were adults, you know. Would you rather be a sea lion or a lion at sea? I want to be a sea lion. You know, like, I don't know. You know, for me, you know, I'll always be alternative. Not because I dress alternative, but because, you know, I just am alternative. I'm just different. I'm just different, y'all. I'm her. I'm literally her. I'm just different. I'm just, like, not like other people, guys. No, but, like, I am different. And I'm aware of that. Like, that, like, I'm not trying to sound like a fucking pick me when I say that, but, like, if you were to talk to me and have an intellectual conversation with me, you would realize that I'm not, I'm just so quirky and different. You're so brave for that. Thank you. It took a lot out of me to say that. But, like, you know, and I feel like that's becoming a big thing, you know? People are starting to get comfortable in their skin and, like, be different. Everybody's different, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave that conversation to the side because I don't think I am, you know, here enough to be able to even, like, dive into that, you know. I'm kind of out of it right now, guys. Not because I'm under the influence of anything. I'm actually 100% sober, which sucks because it's Friday night. Oh, hi, Griffin. Thank you for the money. Thanks for all your money, Griffin. Thank you. Give me more money. No, sorry. Thank you, Griffin. That was really sweet. Thank you. But, you know, like, I've been on the outside my entire life, seen no gains of following the flow. Exactly. You know, like, I think that everybody should follow their own beat, you know. Thank you for the chili, Griffin. Thank you, bro. But, like, we should all just be our own person. You know, I'm so sick of all these, like, trends and everybody following them. If you like a trend and you like something, go ahead. Like, go for it. Like, I don't see the reason to hate on people for it. But, like, I also don't see the reason for everybody to participate in it. Like, don't participate in something simply because it's trendy. Participate in it because you like it. Because it's good. Because it's fun. Hold up. If you heard something, no, you didn't. But how bad are box dyes? Box dyes are really bad, actually, because you don't know what you're getting. So normally, you know, the typical is when you use hair color, you use a 10 volume developer. Some box dyes could come with a 20 volume developer. Like, you really just don't know what you're getting, okay? So people's hair, everybody's hair is formulated differently, okay? For me, I need, like, a 10 volume developer for my hair because it lifts that cuticle just a little bit just to input the color in there. Some people hop on trends to make up for the loss of personality and originality they have. Exactly. You know, I think we should all just be original. Dress the way you want to dress. Be the way you want to be, you know. I can't stand people judging each other all the fucking time, you know. And just be who you are. Just be who you want to be, you know. Like, I'm so sick and fucking tired of it. But, you know, like, as I said, like, on the other hand, like, we need to stop fucking judging people. Are you from lesbian land, perchance? I am not from lesbian land. Sorry, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Yeah. But, like, I don't know. Let's just stop being haters. And let's all be lovers. Let's all be lovers. Spread peace and whimsy and joy. Yeah, but also you could just tell who's posing. And who cares? Who cares if someone's a poser? Who cares? Like, genuinely, who cares? Is it killing you? Does it affect you in any other way other than the fact that you saw them? Let's just not. You know, you never know. So, like, you can't really tell if someone's posing or not because there is no way to pose, you know? Like, some people just look like, you know, the stereotypical alternative, you know? Like, it's just, like, whatever. Hi, guys. Hi. Intellectual words on a breakup with a guy who wouldn't let you wear a crop top outside. Let me see. You know, personally, you just gotta kind of be like, listen, man, you know, crop tops are something that are commonly worn. And, you know, it's also like 94 fucking degrees outside. I'm not gonna wear a damn fucking sweater or a long sleeve shirt when I could wear something that airs it all out, you know? Like, I mean, it's not like I'm fucking naked. I am wearing clothes. I think that's what's up. You know, screw that. Who cares what they say? Wear the fucking crop top. Who fucking gives a shit? At the end of the day, if he breaks up with you because you wore a fucking crop top, that's on him, and that's some fucking weakness, bruh. That's some fucking weakness, bruh, and you don't need that in your fucking life. Oh my gosh, my grandma. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandma. I love you, Grandma. My fucking grandma's in here. I love my grandma. He wouldn't let you go to the baseball game? Man, fucking leave his ass. Just leave him. Leave him. Leave him. Because at the end of the day, that's just too much. That's just too much. That's just too much. Also, let me say something, okay? There is a big epidemic of men who think that, like, they deserve, like, good women, but don't actually work for good women, you know? As an example, you know, my boyfriend, me and him, you know, we'll go on dates and stuff, and he will, you know, he'll pay for dinner and stuff, or he'll buy me a sweet treat, or, like, he'll buy me a stuffed animal or whatever and stuff like that. And he doesn't expect me to pay the bill or do anything like that. He doesn't expect me to do any of that. But sometimes I will. Not because I'm asked to do that, but because I want to. And I think that's the difference there. You know, we will never ever do 50-50 unless, like, it's necessary. Because we're both broke fucking teenagers, you know? Like, we're, like, we're broke as fuck. But, you know, his dream in life, you know, when it comes to our future, is to, you know, provide for me, provide for our family, provide for us. Like, I think, you know, I like that, but I also provide for him too. I provide for him through, you know, love and affection, and sometimes, you know, I drove an hour just to buy him Pokemon cards because I love him. Like, I'm not saying that a man needs to pay for absolutely everything and the girl never do anything. I think that, you know, when you treat somebody well enough, they will just automatically do nice things back, you know? And that's just kind of how I work, you know? Stop expecting the best of the best, but not doing what it takes to get the best, you know? Like, are you kidding me? And also, don't, like, go broke providing for another person if they aren't providing back for you. You know, I think, you know, relationships, it's a partnership, not a dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's gotta be something in it for both of y'all, you know? It can't just be one-handed, you know? And another thing, ladies, stop going back to men who treat you like shit. He don't love you anymore. He doesn't love you anymore. Like, and men, stop going for women that treat you like shit. Like, just go for people. Like, I'm telling you that the people you really want, like the dream person for you, is out there. But you're going to limit yourself from finding them because you're going to stick with, like, for example, fucking Billy Bobo. Billy Bobo. You're going to stick with fucking Billy Bobo, who doesn't let you wear crop tops, doesn't let you go to baseball games, and, like, fucking, like, what? Like, you're going to stick with Billy Bobo when you could get with fucking Tyler Tutu. You could get together with Tyler Tutu. And Tyler Tutu, you know, he's caring and he listens and he's kind and he loves animals and, you know, he lets you wear that crop top and he lets you, you know, go to that baseball game. You know what? He even offers to buy tickets for you and him. He offers to pay for the tickets and go with you because he loves you that much. You know? So why stick with a Billy Bobo when you could have a Tyler Tutu? That's all I'm saying, you know? Like, I mean, the choice is yours, and I'm not gonna force you to be like a good person, but like, what can I say? You're low key my idol. Thank you. Billy Bobo is protective. No, limiting. I mean, okay, it would be reasonable. I'll say this. I'm not gonna be a fucking idiot. It would be reasonable if, let's say, for example, okay, your girl is, you know, going out, right, with her friends, and she's going out where her special spots are out in the open. They're showing. It's showing. Very, 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 very extremely provocative, okay? I can understand being upset about that and asking them maybe not to wear that. I can understand, because I'm not a fucking idiot, right? That's kind of like if, like, my boyfriend were to go out in his boxers and no shirt. Like, what the fuck? Put some damn clothes on. I don't want, like, no. But, you know, a crop top, if you're gonna get mad at a crop top, that's your insecurity, okay? That's your insecurity, and that isn't protective, that's controlling. Ball belt buckle, all right. My boy controlling. Ball belt buckle, all right. My boyfriend just texted, hold up. But it ain't her that I don't trust. And that's the thing, you know, a lot of people, when they are saying things like, oh, well, it's not because I don't trust you, it's because I don't trust the other people. I don't trust other men, or I don't trust other women. That's the thing, okay? If you believe that, you know, a crop top is going to be the reason that something happens to your girlfriend, then you're wrong. You're wrong. Because here's the thing. Men will do anything, no matter what they wear, okay? No matter what they wear, there are some evil ass men out there that do not give a fuck, okay? They don't give a fuck, okay? Then why did my ex leave me randomly when I was good to her? No, so here's the thing, you know, okay? There are evil ass women and evil ass men in this world, okay? You know, it's really a 50-50 chance, y'all. It's really a 50-50 chance, you know. You could treat somebody perfectly, right? You can treat somebody with everything, you know, give them everything, your whole heart. And, you know, sometimes people just don't love that, you know? Like, people just stop loving. And they leave. And some people do evil ass actions and just leave and use you. But that doesn't mean you have to stop acting that way. You know, something that always gives me the ick is when, you know, somebody is a really good lover, really good partner, does all these nice things for their partner, and then something really evil happens and that person stops being that kind of person. Don't allow something like that to change how you love, because I promise you there are people out there that will appreciate that and will love that about you and will stay, okay? Don't change that part of you. Because if you truly are that good of a boyfriend or that good of a girlfriend, then you will have absolutely zero problems finding that person, okay? You will eventually find that person. Should I call my boyfriend's baby daddy? Yes. I have hemorrhoids. Very nice. I don't know who Luna Snow is. Nice. I don't know who Luna Snow is. Who is Luna Snow? Okay, sorry about that, y'all. From Marvel Rivals. Oh. Okay. You have a good point. Yes, because I am the all-knower. I am the wise one. Does anyone else have any questions that I can answer? Because I am the wise one and I know the answer to everything. If you have questions, I can answer. Should I ask this guy out? We've been friends for 5 years. I'm also a guy. Um, let me see. You know, if it's really worth it to you to challenge your relationship with this man like that, okay? Because, you know, it's a 50-50 chance. He could be gay or he could be straight. But, you know, I was texting my boyfriend, but okay. If you really like this guy, right? And make sure that there's like possible signs he might like you too. But at the same time, don't act as though, or how do I explain this? Okay, if you confessing your feelings to this guy, you know, ends your 5-year relationship, a friendship, or whatever, then it just wasn't meant to be, okay? You know, if I had a gal pal, right, and she ended up having a crush on me and she admitted her feelings for me, I wouldn't stop being her friend, okay? I wouldn't leave the gal pal because she likes me or has a crush on me. You know, obviously I would probably distance myself for a little bit, you know, hopefully so then she might get over me, but I wouldn't leave her because that's a gal pal at the end of the day. If I was friends with her for 5 years, if that's my bestie right there, you know, it's not, you can't control who you love, right? You can't change that about you. You can't change who you love. You know, you can definitely get over people who you think you love because, you know, yeah. So I'd say, you know, figure out if that person is possibly gay too and, you know, see where it goes from there. How do you even meet people in your 20s? I am done with dating apps. Well, you know, there's millions of ways to meet people. You can go out, you know, go out with your friends, go to the bar, go to the club, or, you know, go to a bookstore or something, and, you know, talk to people. People are so used to, you know, communicating through screens that they forget that you can just go up to people and talk to them. You know, some of the people, you know, I became super duper close with, I talked to them. So you're single now? No, I am not single. Where's One Eye Cutie Patootie? He's with my sister. He lives with my sister. In that video, I was simply just babysitting. I babysit him and his brother sometimes. But yes. Does anyone need advice on something? Because I am the all-knower. I am the all-knower. What is your stance on Hamilton? I've never seen it. And I can't stand the fandom. I can't stand the fandom. Nis has need help. What is your problem, Miss Nis? I need advice. What do I do about the zit on my back? Try a pimple patch, and if that doesn't work, then get somebody in your family to pop that for you. And when you're showering, wash your hair and condition your hair first. Like, shampoo and condition first, then go and wash your body. Because when you do that, when you're washing your hair and you condition, the conditioner can get stuck in your pores on your back or whatever and cause acne or back knee. And so, exfoliate your back. Try and pop it. Are you in college? I'm in trade school. I go to cosmetology school. How to make you my wife. James Joseph Rice. Y'all, if you're... James Joseph Rice, you're too silly. You're too silly. Y'all, James Joseph Rice has been an OG, bruh. Should I accept myself as a B with an asymmetrical face? Yes. I got an asymmetrical face, y'all. This eye is lower than this eye. You can kind of see it. So, you never know. What's your favorite fruit, but then what's your favorite fruit aesthetic? My favorite fruit, I like peaches. I like peaches. And my fruit aesthetic, I don't fucking know what that means, but I like emo peaches. Hello, Kiyoshi. I'm doing well. And yourself? He hasn't really been interested in girls, and he's kind of freaky with guy friends. So then go for it. Because at the end of the day, you know, you only live once. It could be the best choice you ever make or the biggest mistake of your life. You take that chance when you live. You take that chance. Really live your life and go for it. Peaches come from a can. They were put there by man. that rhymes. Hey, how was your night? My night's going good. I got off of work. It was awful, y'all. Like, oh my gosh, my toes were numb. It was, oh fuck. Like, I've been on my feet all day today. I had school, and then, like cosmetology school, and then I had work. And it was just, it was really bad. It was really, really bad. I have a joke for you. Go ahead. Go at it. Go at it. What do you work as? I'm a hostess. I've been training all day. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Being in school and working a job at the same time, like, yes, I'm an adult now. Like, hello. Epsom salts. Yes, I have Epsom salt. I fucking love Epsom salt. How do you make holy water? I don't know. How do you make holy water? I like your hair. Thank you. Thank you so much. Rest in peace, Arthur Morgan. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace, bro. You damned us all. You damned us all. You damned us all. How do you make chloroform? Guys, when we were kids, we were like, I can't wait to grow up. But now it's like, I want to be. Yes, absolutely. You know, me specifically, you know, I grew up a little faster. Can you give me a random letter so I can choose a book to read? I'm feeling C. I'm feeling C. The letter C. The letter C. Skibbity, you're finally able to go live? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Skibbity, skibbity, skibbity. When I was a kid, I wanted Pokemon to be real. That's so real. When I was a kid, I wanted Oron High School Host Club to be real so bad. What color should I dye my hair? You choose. I'd say, okay, this one's a little extreme, but I'm thinking black. Go black, but have throughout your hair like big streaks of blue. So then it kind of looks like dark ocean waves in your hair. That would be cool. I thought I accidentally joined. Oh. What's your favorite Pokemon? You know, I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan. My boyfriend is, though. And he says I look like, I don't remember the name of it. It's like this little, like, kind of like white mouse porcupine looking thing. I don't know what it's called. Should I dye my hair purple or emerald green? I'd say purple because green is a nightmare to get out of your hair. It fades into really ugly colors. So possibly purple. Would you rather fight 25 Oompa Loompas or 100 fifth graders? Probably 25 Oompa Loompas. Are you actually 18? Yes, I am. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. From random encounters. I don't know what that is. Pizza or Switzerland? Pizza. I've never played Persona 5. I want to, though. I have a lot of games I want to play. Would you like to be a mom in the future? I absolutely do. I really want to be a girl mom. I don't know why. I think it's really just because, I don't know, I grew up with 3 sisters, or well, 2 sisters, 3 if you include me. And I don't know, there's just this sacred bond that women have together. I don't know what it is, but I really want to be a girl mom. I love girls. It's such a joy. It's such a joy. I don't know. And also, I can put them in cute outfits. Crazy critter lady. How do I talk to this boy? This would be my first time talking to a guy. Well, you know, really what I would say, my best advice, you know, for people who are, you know, scared to talk to the opposite gender, you know, I'd say, you know, just talk to them like you would, your best friend. Like, talk to them you would your friend, right? I always think that, you know, people should talk to somebody they potentially want to start a relationship as though they want to be friends, okay? Always become friends first, and then later on you guys can date. Because here's the thing. When you become friends first, you get to know this person on a deep and personal level. And so when you guys decide to date, you know, it becomes, you know, something really special. Hold up. I gotta mute this guy because he keeps fucking spamming hands. So I want you to become friends with this person first. Become friends with him. Get to know him. Get to know what he likes. Because a big mistake people make is that they get into relationships way too fast without getting to know people. And that's how a lot of arguments start. That's how a lot of really bad things start. And because you don't know this person. You don't know what they are. You don't know what they like. So get to know him first. You know, ask him, what does he do for fun? What's his favorite hobbies? You know, like his favorite color. Start like that. Just go up and say hi. Okay, start by just saying hi. How are you? And then move on to, like, you could be like, you know, I've been noticing you a lot recently, and I think you're really, really cool, and I was wondering if you'd potentially want to be friends or something. Stuff like that. So, try like that. Or maybe not that I've been noticing you, or just be like, hey, like, I really like your vibe. I think you're really cool. We should totally hang out sometime. Oh my god, okay. He texted back and he says he wants to try. Oh my gosh, what? Yo, that's crazy. Congratulations. 64 motherfuckers in the live. Real shit. What the hell? Like, I'm out here spitting my shit, giving y'all wisdom. And I can't even get a thank you. You did it. No, you did it, bro. I didn't do anything. I simply told you to just go for it. That was all up to you, man. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. That's great. I'm happy. I hope you guys, figure it out, and, I hope you guys live a very nice, happy life together. Good morning. My tummy hurts, bro. Oh, fuck, I just burped. Oh, fuck. No, okay. Oh. I'm gonna try Crazy Critter Lady. It's the same gender. It's my first time, but I got this. Hell yeah. You saw the other guy? He was successful. So, what's stopping you from being successful? Other than the fact that they might not like you back. And so what? For the sun will rise and the moon will set, and you learn how to settle for what you get. It'll all go on if we're here or not, so who cares? So what? Who cares? So what? Are we all just ladybugs? Yep. Yes, we are. In a world full of beetles, be a ladybug. And then become a helicopter. Oh my gosh. This is not my best angle, guys. Just letting you know. Not my best angle, but I don't care. That's another thing, guys. Stop caring so much about what you look like. Like, I never wear makeup when I post. Because here's the thing. Because I used to be so insecure about what I looked like without makeup. And then when I started posting without makeup, I kind of realized, nobody really gives a shit that I'm not wearing makeup. Like, people don't really point it out at all. I've never had people point out, be like, oh, you're not wearing makeup, you're fucking ugly. Like, I've had people call me fucking ugly, but not because I'm not wearing makeup. Maybe just because I'm just fucking ugly. How did the talk with your boyfriend's mom go? It went really, really, really good. We're supposed to be getting pedicures on Monday together. She wants to get to know me better. hey, this person isn't wearing makeup. Exactly. I am not wearing makeup, guys. I'm not wearing makeup. Don't point it out, please, guys. Please don't point it out, please. But, you know, it helped me, you know, accept myself, you know, and love myself. You know, I'm so used to seeing this face that, you know, when I do put on makeup, I feel like a completely different person. And I feel good. I'm going to text him tomorrow about something, about an interest of his, because it's like 107. Yes, do it, dude. Do it, dude. And I wish you the best of luck. Good luck, dude. But yeah, people need to become more, you know, used to their face. You know, people need to accept their faces and understand that, you know, millions of generations before you were able to find love. So it's not impossible. I just farted. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. This guy just farted. Hi, uninspired. In my head, we're friends. But it's not even just in your head, because we are friends. You know? I'm friends with all my followers. Like, when you decide to follow me, you're saying, hey, let's be friends. That's what it is. Like, we're all just friends, guys. We're all just friends. You know? Ah! Oh! Hi. You know, like, I don't know if this is, like, lame to say or, like, cliche, but I really don't see my following as just, like, a following. You know, I really try and, you know, like, personalize with you guys. Like, you know, in my Discord server, you know, everybody that's in my server is my friend. Like, I talk to everybody, not as if they are a follower, but as if they're a friend. You guys are all my friends. Because, you know, it's like, hey, guys, like, I'm really happy that you like my stuff. Oh my gosh, thank you, Ebola, for the invincible monkey. I really appreciate that. Thank you. One video when I asked for funny photos, I dropped 2 of them. Thank you for that. You get all my money now? Whoa, thank you. What kind of silly name is Ebola? Yeah, I don't know why someone would name themselves Ebola. It's not like it's it's like one of the deadliest fucking diseases. Crazy critter. Kirby! Hi. Yeah, Ebola is scary. Like, I remember when I was younger and the Ebola outbreak was happening, and I was so scared I was gonna get Ebola. I don't know. I'm a hypochondriac, so, like, literally, like, a scab, and I think I'm dying of cancer. Thank you, Kevin! Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you. How much money have I made, guys? Let's see. I have made 8 cents from this live, guys. That's crazy. Hi, Helly. What the hell? The Ebola name comes from a different background. Oh, I see. Haley. Oh. What the Haley? What the Haley Berry? When I was a kid, I was scared of Ebola. Mexico. Dude, I think everybody was scared of Ebola as a kid. Like, I don't know why it was just, like, Ebola specifically. Like, when COVID happened, you know, I wasn't really scared. I never got COVID, but I wasn't, like, scared, I guess. I mean, it was definitely really scary, and, like, people were dropping like fucking flies, but, like, I wasn't really scared for myself, which is crazy, because I'm always scared. Oh my gosh, thank you, Feral Gay, wait, what's your, Feral Gay Monkey, thank you for the gifts, thank you for the dolphins. Fuck, dude. Oh my gosh, thank you, LaFlame. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you, guys. Please, guys, keep your money. Please, keep your money, please, guys. You know, okay, I got a question that I need everybody to answer for me. Okay, let's just say, thank you so much for the gifts. Let's just say I were to make a public link to an Amazon wish list. Do you think people would buy from it? Because I need to buy more work clothes, but I'm fucking broke. So do you think people would buy that? It's for a good cause. It's to help me do my job and make more money. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the donuts, but seriously, dude, keep your money, bruh. Keep your money. I appreciate it so, so much. But you could spend that money on a sweet treat, like an ice cream. Like an ice cream. Yes, I would. Yeah. Depends on the pricing. I think at least one person would. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I'm simply just that. Not because I'm going to do it. I might. I don't fucking know. But, like, I don't know. It would be nice to be able to get that shit for free. And not have to spend all my money on work clothes. Yearn for the sweet treat. Absolutely. I love a good sweet treat. You know, I love going to the gas station. There's this one gas station. I think it's the 7-Eleven gas station. There's a 7-Eleven gas station nearby where I live. And I'll always go in there with my boyfriend and we'll get SpongeBob ice creams. I call them SpongeBubble ice cream. It's my favorite. Like, it's not even just because it's a super good ice cream, because it's not really that great. But I really like the fact it's like a gamble to see if you're going to get a fucked up looking SpongeBob or if you're going to get a good looking SpongeBob. What about the peeling banana ice creams? Oh, hell no. What the fuck? What is that? Peeling banana ice creams? Nice eyebrows, queen. Thank you, queen. Feral gay monkey guy. Please keep your money. Please keep your money. Please. I am not going to look up the banana peeling ice cream because I'm actually scared of bananas. Gas station Dr. Pepper. I'm not a strawberry Pocky fan. I'm a chocolate Pocky fan because I'm basic and evil, guys. But you need work clothes, right? No, I do need work clothes, but I don't need your money for it, okay? I don't need your money. You know, at the end of the day, I could probably just work and reuse the clothes I already have and then get clothing that way with my paycheck. I'm not in a position to beg for money, okay? I'm not going to beg for money. I'm not going to beg for free shit, you know, because I don't need it. I work, you know, I'm not broke. I'm extremely privileged. Let's just say I'm extremely privileged. But, you know, okay, here's the thing, though. You know, a lot of people think that simply because my dad has money and because I live in a very nice house that, you know, I get everything I want. I actually don't. And let me explain this, okay? Let me explain. So, my dad has implemented me learning the value of money, right? So whenever I go out to buy something or whenever I want to buy something, you know, I have to think to myself, how many hours of work is that? Because he makes me work for the things I own, right? Now, of course, like if I need like shampoo or conditioner, he can cover me on that. He covers me on like my basic human needs. But like when I want new clothes or I want something, like he makes me work for it. Like I have to work for it. Like I have my job, like I have to make money. Now, because I do housework, I clean the house, I keep my room clean, I do my homework, I go to school and all that stuff, he's funding me as well. I get $50 a week. So $50 a week, there's 4 weeks, 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's $200 a month. I'm making $200 a month, okay? Now, obviously, like, I like to go out and have fun and, like, do things and buy stuff. So, but now that I also have a job to back me up, you know, I'm making good money. I make like $17 an hour at my job, so I'm making good money. So, you know, I'm just really impatient. And, you know, I'd appreciate, you know, not having to spend money on clothes I need for work. But my dad already bought me clothes for work, and those are the clothes that I'm using. But it's only like maybe like 3 outfits. Maybe 3 outfits that I could probably mix and match. But, you know, to have a wide variety of options like that, it's simply just something that, you know, I want, not something I need. What is your work? Anyways, I'm a hostess for a fine dining establishment. Oh my gosh, sorry, I have like hiccups and I'm burping everywhere. I got a question when you're ready. I'm here to answer. But yeah, you know, I'm in no position, like, I don't actually need TikTok money. I don't need your guys' money. So that's why I asked that people don't really donate. What's your ethnicity? Okay, so this one's confusing because for the longest time my mother had me convinced that I was like Hispanic, but I'm actually like 1/4 Mexican and like a little bit Spanish. I'm also Irish, and I'm Irish and German, and I'm a whole bunch of shit. I'm a whole bunch of shit. Oh, who is you? I don't remember following. I'm the baddest bitch alive. I'm Uminan. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. Oh, who is you? Should I work as a tattoo artist when I get out of high school, or work in retail, or as a barista? I think that you choose what you want to do. I think, follow something that, you're passionate in, but not something you truly, really do love. Because when you do things that, like, when you do something you love as a job and you're like super duper passionate about and you love it more than anything, when you do it as a job, you see it more now as work and not something you love to do. So do something that you're passionate about and you like to do, but not something that like controls your whole entire life, basically. So whatever you want to do, me personally, I think for your first ever job, you should start out as something like small, like maybe a receptionist, or something that doesn't require too much heavy labor. I've worked multiple jobs throughout my life. I think my first job ever, I worked in a tiny little restaurant, super duper tiny, and I packed Chinese food, and then I became a server, and it was a bad job. I didn't like it, but like it was a low-key job. What is your job now? My job now, I'm a hostess in fine dining. I greet people, and then I sit people. I have to learn tables and stuff. Sometimes I run food for the servers. I do side work. I polish silverware. It's a lot, actually. I do a lot. Actually, for just being a hostess, there's a lot required of me for my job. It's like, damn. Okay. I'm probably gonna end the live here. I'm really, really, really tired. And I won't stop yawning, so I think this is a good time to hit the sleepies. I love you guys. Thanks for watching my live stream, and to everybody that sent me a gift, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it very, very, very much. You guys are great. Stay silly. Love you guys.